What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. There's been a lot of talk recently about the Chicago Blackhawks streak, and rightfully so, compared to the 16-game winning streak the Miami Heat are on in the NBA. Both streaks have been phenomenal. But to put it in perspective, Jay Bilas on ESPN, one of their basketball guys, came out and said, you know what, the Miami Heat are doing has been done before. Teams have won 16 straight games before. Happens about once a year. And I mean, you look at the one of the Lakers teams, and they had Wilt and Jerry West, and they won like 30 something straight. So, you know, if you can do that, then you're in early comedy. What the Blackhawks are doing has never been done before. They have not lost a regulation game through 24 games. We're halfway through a lockout shortened season, and they have not lost a game in regulation. Now, you know, I understand ESPN's Stephen A. Smith was a little tie/overtime loss thing, but he's not the only one to make that mistake. I mean, the system's kind of flawed, but you know, you got to give the Blackhawks credit. It's amazing what they're doing. I mean, they've pretty much clinched the Central Division already, and they've done it with two goaltenders. They've done it through some injury. I mean, now with Patrick Sharp out, they're going to see their depth will be tested. But, you know, people wanted me to compare, like, the stars on each team, you know, LeBron to Taves or whatever. I don't think that's fair to be alone, but in terms of the role players, I can definitely see, you know, both of them have guys on their bench and in Chicago on their bottom six forwards that are all team-oriented. You look at, you know, Andrew Shaw, Bickle, all those guys. You look at the Miami Heat with Shane Battier, Ray Allen taking a pay cut to play on South Beach and just come off the bench and hit threes. You know, I was not playing with Mike Miller, guys like that, and I think it's the same way with the depth the Blackhawks have. You know, they're every night's a new hero. I mean, Garcillo slides up to the first line, scores a winning goal. I mean, I think it's the same thing with Udonis Haslem getting in the starting lineup in Miami and, you know, playing very well in spurts for them. You know, former Florida Gator. But, you know, like I said, I give the Blackhawks a slight edge in terms of their streak. And one thing I like to see is I love seeing the tweets back and forth between LeBron and Pat Kane. LeBron, you know, tweeted something about so much respect to the Chicago Blackhawks. What you guys are doing is unreal. And then Kane was like, you know, nice LeBron, you guys are awesome too. And I think it's funny, the Heat were in Chicago last week. They beat the Bulls by like 20. Derrick Rose was out. But, you know, Kane was at the game sitting with Scottie Pippen, so that's pretty cool, you know, to see that. And you'll love to see it's great for the game. It helps build the image, and hopefully both streaks continue because they're both great stories. And so you can always use a great story in sports, you know, and they're not overly cliche, which is awesome. Anyway, it's all I got this episode of the Power Play with CJ, comparing the Chicago Blackhawks streak to that of the Miami Heat in the NBA. Stay tuned for more episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.